morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So today is Thursday, February 14th.
Ooh la la.
Valentines Day.
Yeah.
Man, with the snow keeping everybody in, it's 9 months from now. That'd be November.
Oh yeah, they were talking about that.
November babies. This is the biggest snowstorm in the history of Kitsap County that they know of.
Yeah. It's the biggest snowstorm I've ever personally seen in my entire life, no matter where I've been.
Me too. Well, I've been to Alaska.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. That's just life.
Yeah. I was in Missouri once when it snowed real good, but it wasn't anything like this.
And we lost power.
Yeah. We lost power and our friends didn't even notice. Our Facebook friends didn't even notice we were out. See, I don't have data. So when I lose power, I lose connection with the world.
Oh. I didn't. But I made the best of it. Had some leftover spaghetti on the barbecue. It was horrible.
Oh, that was so cool, though. That the spaghetti got done just in time, right before the power went out.
Yep.
Snowpocalypse. I went sledding. Went sledding down Rogers, went sledding down First, went sledding down Preble. I think Preble was probably my favorite.
I had a sledding accident.
I still like walking on ice and falling with your hands in your pocket.
No. Not a good thing to do.
Yeah, I feel like sledding accident is more believable.
Yeah.
And make you look less like an idiot. I'm
Yeah.
walking with my hands in my pocket. I just face planted. Like, you dumbass.
I did the face
The
plant
visual
challenge.
seems hilarious to me.
Everybody's doing the face
Face
plant challenge.
Apparently, I looked up that sled that I was using. It was made in 1950.
A radio flyer.
No, it's a Royal Flyer, I think. It's
Huh.
Royal something. But it was made in 1950, and the value is upwards of $60 to $100.
Well,
And I broke the rope that it had for steering 6 times.
I was amazed how many cars were out there driving around. It's like crazy.
Yeah, a lot of them were sailors from the ship, the Vincent, and another ship that just came in. So all these sailors come in with their out-of-state plates, and then it snows. And all these guys in these big diesel trucks are out there sliding around everywhere, thinking just because they got a truck, they can get through this shit. Well, there was a truck stuck, and there was 5 sailors. And this is what worries me about the government sometimes, like the people in the government defending our country, is that they spent 3 hours shoveling snow into the back of the truck to weigh it down.
That's a good idea.
While the driver then, once they get 150, maybe 200 pounds of snow in the back, then tries to drive out while the 4 other sailors are outside the truck standing around, just observing them trying to get out.
They should have just gotten in the back of the truck.
Exactly. So there's 4 of them, probably at 600 pounds, and they spent 3 hours shoveling 200 pounds of snow into the back of
Might
the
as well
truck.
shovel the fucking snow in the back of it and just get my crazy ass up there and you spin out and I get smashed because I'm trying to weigh it down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know if there's that much of a risk when you're not going that fast, but unless you're on a hill or some shit. But
Well, I called it when the power went out that there was going to be a fire.
Yes, you did.
And there was a fire.
Yep.
What was the name of the place? Thunderbird Apartments. Sounds like a malt liquor.
Wasn't that like a fucking cheap booze or some shit back?
Thunderbird.
I feel like I heard that reference before.
Thunderbird goes up in flames.
So nobody was hurt.
Trying to keep their hands warm on a candle. Well, when you see it's at 2 or 3 in the morning, you
Yeah,
assume
they-
alcohol might be involved as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody said somebody hit a pole or something, but I don't know.
It was really cool. It was like our own version of, or the Borealis. Whenever a transformer would explode, it would light up the sky
Oh,
with
yeah.
a green and blue.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
We saw 4 or 5 of those transformers blow up.
Oh, there's a good picture of a burnt out apartment.
But we survived.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to snow again next week. So
Did we get like 15 inches or something like that?
I think 20 at least.
Some of them, some
Yeah.
areas 20.
Yeah, it was really pretty. You know, I had plenty of food and walked to the CNC to get smokes and beer or whatever. You know.
Yeah, check out the
Yeah.
leftovers that are still out there. Everything looks,
Yeah, there's no snow on the trees anymore.
yeah. Not all the trees survived though.
So the big question is there's going to be school tomorrow? It's been canceled all week.
Mm-hmm.
My prediction was we wouldn't go back till Friday.
Yeah, you get it on the nose.
So,
You know,
so I think we'll go back tomorrow, and then Monday's President's Day. So we're not going to make that day up.
what do you think a school day would be like tomorrow, just for one day after a week off?
About half the class won't be there. Half the students won't show.
Yeah.
So you just do little art projects and have a good time.
So if I did keep my son home, he probably won't be missing much.
No. I think that's most people are thinking the same thing. And then they'll gripe later. They're not having an education. Because they're going to waive it from the state, I bet you.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to make them up, which is totally rad.
How do y'all make them up?
Typically, there's 2 built-in days. I think this Friday is one of them. Tomorrow it was supposed to be a snow day, no school, but we're gonna make it up. So tomorrow will be a regular day, and then there's another day I think they're supposed to be built in, and then after that you just tack them on to the end of the school year. But because it was a state of emergency, state of emergency declared by the governor, then they can waive making it up. Yeah. Which kind of sucks for kids, I guess, if they really wanted a good education.
Or just spend a week not fucking around as much.
You know, I think it's great. When the power went out, we're all playing cards, you know. It reminds you of those times when you get your family together and you have to do stuff.
Did that when you had power, yeah.
Yeah. So often when you have power, you just, you know, sit at home and play video games. Now you have to actually talk to each other. But it does beg the question of these snow days being E-days. And I've been talking about this for 10 years. I know other districts have done it. So when you stay home from school, the kids still have to do work online. And if they don't have online, they do a packet that's been provided.
That's a great idea.
Seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, just have something already in place.
Yeah. They just, I mean, I could sit in the computer and grade their papers.
You kind of already know what you're going to
monitor
be
their
covering during that
stuff.
time of the year anyway,
Yeah.
you know.
Or you give them review work, you know, stuff that they can
Yeah.
just
Or even
practice on.
home tests and shit. Just kind of,
Yeah, you know, read the paper and, you know, answer some questions.
yeah.
Do some math online. We already have all the programs for it, so it's just a matter of making sure they put the minutes in. It's easy to see if they did it or not, so you can count absent if they didn't do it. So, anyways. And more school news. The levy probably passed for Bremerton. I couldn't make it to the drop box because I was snowed in. It's a bad excuse, but it is an excuse. It passed anyways. For capital projects, so meaning they're gonna build stuff. I don't know what they're gonna build, but they'll build something. Gotta have something new.
Ooh, like a tech center or something like that?
I don't know. They'll probably just do upgrades on buildings that already need upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Tech is always something that they like to do. So, and I don't think there's any other news.
No.
Outside that, that freaking fire. I heard there was I saw there was a gas leak in some neighborhood in Port Orchard, and the whole neighborhood had to evacuate.
It's better than a hurricane. Or a tornado, rather.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah. Nobody blew up. That's good.
Yeah, for sure.
That always worries me about having gas under the house like that, you know? That pilot light going out.
Yeah, my house is gas heat, and so the fans go out, but at least the gas still goes. So I didn't dip below 70 degrees the whole time,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice.
Yeah, you can shower in the dark. No big deal.
I just don't shower.
I did go 5 days without showering due to the snowstorm, just because I was getting dirty and wet, and it would have been too much work. I'm proud of myself. I showered 2 days ago. I feel good.
It's good. It's good.
So we got a show tonight.
We do have a show tonight. The Newlywed Game.
We're doing the Newlywed Game after the fresh snowstorm. We're hoping that people have cabin fever and looking to get out and do something.
Yeah. And it is Valentine's Day, so you got your date. You're going to go out to dinner. Maybe want to have some entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All the smart guys would be there for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Bring your girl. Maybe get you on the show.
Yeah.
PC, bring your significant other.
Bring your life partner,
Bring your
domestic
life partner.
engineered relationship. And it should be fun because I think that I want to. So we had one couple cancel, so we have 2 couples for sure, and we are hoping to get a 3rd couple from the audience. I think that'd be really cool.
Okay, well, I'll
So-
ask around too, see what we can come up with.
Yeah, it might be cool just to post it that we have an opening for a couple, just to get like 12 couples to show up,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then only one of them gets picked somehow. Maybe a drawing or some sort.
Yeah, like a drinking contest.
Yeah. Because the show is scheduled to start at 7, but we might be able to do like little things for the first half an hour just to keep, so we can start a little bit later maybe.
Yeah, we'll just play it by ear.
Yeah.
This will be our first time doing it. So
First time
it should be
Newlywed Game, you
interesting.
should come out and support and come see what happens. Could be interesting.
And then what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the Bump List Comedy Showcase number 3 at Dog Days Brewery, featuring comedians who have been bumped from local open mics in the peninsula, or not peninsula, but Pierce and King County
Okay.
and Olympia. And we'll see. We might only get half the comedians to show up for that, but we'll just try to fill the time, I guess. Throw some locals up there that support the show.
Then Saturday during the day, the Drift In at 2 o'clock, there's going to be a celebration for life for Carrie, who died falling in the water. Rest his soul. And Sunday, we do a fundraiser down at the Drift for Nate, who burnt himself in a fire. It's no good. So we're going to have some music down there for that. Bring your stick.
So Saturday is the memorial and Sunday is the fundraiser?
Correct.
Okay.
In fact, I need to make a post of that today.
Cool.
And then anything Saturday night?
Nope.
All right, we'll come down to the Drift and then take it from there.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then we'll have our show on Sunday as usual.
Yeah, UFC fights
Are those Saturday night?
Sunday.
Sunday,
Oh, Sunday.
4 o'clock and 6
Oh,
o'clock.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was thinking after party after the Drift,
Yeah, it sounds great.
and then maybe have some dinner. whatnot.
Sounds good.
Yeah, 16th is wide open.
All right.
Cool.
Well, it's good enough for me.
All right.
It's a slow news week in the local
Yeah.
area.
We got shut down, but we didn't get
Knocked out.
knocked out. That's right.
Knocked down, but not knocked out.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
We're gonna take that fucking Chumbawamba song.
I get knocked down. Like that again.